All right, guys, it is Sunday. Week in the Life recap. These are slowly turning into a fan favorite. But found out last night that I have to go into the city for some work stuff, which sucks. I had some plans today, so I have to go into New York to do that. But when I get back, it'll probably be like late afternoon, early evening, which sucks. But a lot of big developments, career. So really kind of, I look at my life like in three pillars right now. It's like my career, my business, and my health, right? And in the old days, it would have mattered. It would have been like more like athletic performance, right? Because it's like, hey, how's throwing going? How's training going? And I'm definitely not caring about that much anymore, which is weird because you have to maintain that mindset of like, oh, I like my training and my health is important, because I've noticed that that I've like kind of taken the pedal off of my training. I just don't go that hard, but it's like a mental thing because in my mind I'm like, oh, I'm not chasing the Olympics anymore. So like I don't need to push my body, which is wrong because you do need to push your body. So you're mentally you can just kind of stay in that zone of like, hey, I need to like push through hard times. I need to I need to be able to be used to that struggle or that vigor, that intensity. And so not pushing my body as hard as I could have the past year. I feel like some of the negatives have been that mentally I may not be as strong as I once was. So, I mean, and as it pains me to admit that, that's the truth, right? So training wise, I can confidently say I finally feel comfortable enough where I can start running and sprinting again. And hopefully I do, I'm not going to be doing it twice a week right off the cuff. It'll be once a week, just starting with that. And I'm not going to start with any plyos or bounds or anything like that. I'm going to just do simple simple jogs with the tire, sandbag carries. I love how I'm just rattling off like a bunch of shit. And in reality, it's probably like really challenging for most people. Like, yeah, just simple sandbag walks and kettlebell carries and jogging with my chain. So I'm going to do that. As it pertains to the business, a big part, like the next 2 months are really, really crucial because I've kind of proven to myself like February, March, April, like, hey, we're posting content consistently onto YouTube and podcast platforms. And then we pivoted to, hey, let's incorporate Reels. So putting things on IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. Some days the IG Reel algorithm has giveth, and some days the YouTube Shorts algorithm has giveth, and some days TikTok algorithm has giveth. So, now that I've kind of managed doing that consistently, this next phase, the goal for April was like, hey, can we add in posting on your blog consistently so we can really start upping that SEO? And then the next phase is like, hey, how do we think about getting some exposure, getting interviews with other blogs or other opinion pieces where we can have my website and blog posts be kind of backlinked, right, to help drive traffic, help drive the SEO, really establish that domain name. But I'd say the biggest thing that I spent the past week, was on really kind of constructing like, hey, what am I offering? What is my product? What is my service? My coaching services, my courses, my book, what is the funnel going to look like? What is the actual product offering and the service offering? What are the price points? What do we want it to look like? And having conviction in that, because then now, I know I have some things for April that I really want to round out, which is more like some like nuance of like YouTube thumbnails and titles and kind of more general strategy stuff. But come May and June are going to be huge, because May and June, my focus is going to be primarily getting ads running to build my list. So this is just going to be ads to the landing page to be like, hey guys, sign up to get free videos. So it's just literally strictly going to be ads to help drive my email list and build my email list, and hopefully build my subscriber base on YouTube and my following on Instagram. So in order of priority, it's email list, subscribers, followers. So that's going to be the goal for May. But on the back end, what I'm going to be doing concurrently is working with Will, Marvin, Steve, Nate, and those guys. Like, hey, like I want my first offer to be my book and my USB, right? Because I think that's something that it's a free book that I think a lot of students would help them getting in investment banking. And the USB has a ton of like models in it, templates, and things like that I think would help a lot of students too. And it's like pretty relatively cheap. I'm not selling it for anything crazy, right? And the book is free. So that's going to be big for me is in May it's going to be kind of tricky because I need to, it's time's catching up, right? Because I want to run my ads to build my list, at least for like a month, because I want to see what's working, what's not, how much did things cost, and then decide like, hey, do I feel comfortable enough to launch the book in June, or do I wait till July? So that's something that I'm like, as I'm speaking, I'm like realizing like, shit, I need to talk with Marv, Steve, and Nate and them to figure out like, hey, excuse me, do you guys think my funnel, my book, and this kind of makes sense? Work with my publishing and distribution platform or the company to be like, hey guys, like, you know, I want to sell my book, like this is what it's going to cost, and kind of work with them to sort that out. But the biggest thing is I need to get the ad running as soon as possible to my landing page, because that I want to spend a good 4 to 6 weeks on that, tweaking the ad, tweaking the budget, keywords, headlines, call to action, the ad video, the image, the placement of the ad, and just kind of get a sense of like what works and what doesn't. Because most likely after those 6 weeks, I mean, knock on wood, hopefully I do grow organically and go viral for the right reasons, or not the right reasons, who knows. But the reality is going to be is that I'm probably going to be relying on ads to push my book sale, to drive traffic to my book and to my USB. So the concern is, not the concern, the concern is that, do you have enough time to run, are you giving yourself enough time to run ads to build your list and what have you, and refine your ads or whatever, so that when you do run ads for the book, you know, things are gravy, right? Things are going well. So that's kind of the plan for May and June, is like, hey, ads to the list on the back end, build that sales page, landing page, VSL, email sequence, whatever for the book and USB, and like that is it. Like that is the core focus, and I'm going to continue doing, you know, the weekly podcast videos on YouTube. Right now, it's been more like bi-weekly, because I've been just trying to focus on like, hey, let's get a little bit more dialed in on what is that longer term roadmap going to look like, instead of just kind of putting out content, because I could have just put out more episodes, but I wanted to be like, hey, let's give ourselves some time to figure things, let's refine a little bit. So I'm still going to be putting that out, putting stuff on the blog, on the blog, like actually now that I've been doing that, which is like taking my episodes and doing a quick write-up about them and putting that on the blog. So that's still going to be, going to be ongoing. The one thing that I do have to figure out that I haven't is maybe doing TikToks with other people, kind of like a Q&A format. Be like, hey, like, Sajid, I want to get into banking. Like, what should I do? Turn around and I kind of list out my answers or things like that. So haven't really spent time doing that, but that's just like a whole different creative Q&A, and I haven't been able to do that. And then in June, we might be filming Gene's movie, right? So that's also that. So business, course, I'm really happy things are moving along. Career-wise, things are really interesting. Don't have any material updates. I just haven't been spending that time networking like I'd want to do. I've been talking for 8 minutes. Holy shit, I literally think talking is my gift, you know? Like, I can literally just talk. If someone wants to sponsor me or pay me to talk, I'm your man, you know? But with that being said, I have to go eat. I have to call Gene. I have to go to New York. And then when I come back at night, I have to read some Bill Ackman letters before and after his Netflix like buying and selling, record finance musings, upload week in the life, and then I have to record all my shorts, like all my micro content. So like the content I put out for Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. So I have to do that. So should be a fun time. With that being said, this has been Week in the Life. This is April 24th. Wow, holy shit. Q2 started and April has ended. We are 1/3 of the way through Q2. And we're 2 weeks away from the 1-year anniversary of you know what. I'm sorry to annoy you guys, but I'm telling you, for the next like year almost, I'm going to be like, oh hey, 1 year ago this happened, because the people who know what I'm referring to. With that being said, I will see you guys later. Peace. So Tuesday, April 16th, and it's not the 16th, I lied, it's the 19th. Tomorrow is going to be the 2-week anniversary, or tomorrow is going to be the future 2-week anniversary, meaning that 2 weeks from tomorrow. Sorry, 2 weeks from tomorrow will be the 1-year anniversary of what I will call and say, and what is known as the phone call. With that being said, I'm gonna go to the gym and feel a lot better. It's been a week since I've worked out, since I got sick, so I'm really excited to get out there. Yeah, that's about it. Don't have anything groundbreaking to say other than spent a long day yesterday just reflecting on, like, hey, am I aligned with what I want to do? Am I at peace with the path I'm going and doing? And I am. It is funny because I spent like all this time just pacing my room back and forth, and then I sit down and I'm like, oh, hey, like I ended up deciding on exactly what I said I was going to do 2 months ago. So, you know, obviously you want to have conviction, but sometimes it's okay to challenge yourself and be like, hey, like, is this exactly what I want to do? Am I thinking about this correctly? So on and so forth. So anyway, I'm going to eat some oatmeal and then get to the gym. Peace. It's Wednesday, about to go to the gym, 3:30. Fun fact, I went to bed, so I didn't know this, but like I went to this, I had some Indian food last night. It like knocked me out. I mean, forget melatonin, ZMA. This chicken that I got from this Indian restaurant made me so sleepy. I went to bed at like 9:30, woke up at 4. So I guess that was a good unintended side effect. But yeah, I didn't record any content at the gym. I mean, my lifts just aren't really there. Like, there's some stuff that I'll record to see how my workouts look, but there was nothing there. I think I'll start recording some of my leg stuff on leg days and maybe my cleans and my snatches just to see how I'm progressing and just kind of seeing if it's there. I'm still much stronger than I was in 2019, which is scary because I was so big. Speaking of being big, I went to GNC yesterday because it was by the Indian restaurant. We went to go pick up food. And this guy who works here, he's like, yo, man, I haven't seen you in so long. He's like, bro, you look so different. You're so skinny now. He's like, bro, you look way smaller, man. Like, what happened? You know, I can't tell you how many times people in the past year have, like, commented on how much smaller I look. It's like, all right, guys, it's like, relax. You're acting like I'm fucking 4 feet tall. Like, so, a little annoying because I miss being, like, thick and girthy. Pause. But, yeah. But yeah, yesterday was the first full workout. I actually did core. I did 3 sets of leg raises, which count because that's a core exercise. And I rode for 5 whole minutes. So, got some core and conditioning for you. But anyway, just trying to repeat that day today and go be a dog at it. So, see you guys at the gym. Peace. So, doing some front squats right now. I'm not going to get them on camera because it's something special. But I am happy because listen, it's a 135 for 5 reps. I'm doing 3. Started out with 10, 8, 7, 5, 5. But I haven't done heavy front squats in a while. I'm not too concerned because step ups, my cleans, my actual back squats, all those numbers are phenomenal pound for pound relative to 2019. So these will catch up there. What I'm really excited about that I haven't done since I've started doing legs properly in terms of like knees over toes, going down, ass to grass, has been any sprint or jump work, right? So that's what I know I'm excited to see when I actually start doing jump work, right? Whether it's tuck jump and no crazy plyo stuff. I'm talking like just simple like 5-star jumps, single leg like bounds or single leg over just like kind of mini hurdles, 2-leg hops, again tuck jumps, butt kicks, just like really level 1, level 2, and I say level 2 because I might do bounds, maybe bounds up hills, but again, let's see where I go, and it'll probably be a month of just like level 1 plyo stuff, level 1 running, so hills, not anything crazy with my tire, and then I'm gonna go to the court, and I'm very confident that the hops will be insane because I'm still like 40 pounds less. Right, I'm like 215, 212 compared to 240, so I'm gonna be flying, and I'm really curious to see where the hops are and testing that out. But I just want to make sure the Achilles and stuff is ready to handle that because I'm not trying to go and start jumping like crazy and then I get hurt, right? Especially because there's no point. If I got hurt now, I'd be so fucking pissed. So test out the jumping. Who's doing that right now? Who's cleaning? Someone, they're deadlifting. Someone's smashing the weight. I have like a rule: if your numbers are 315 and below, don't smash any weights. But anyway, I gotta go work out. Peace. So There it is. Oh man, there it is. So, oh, and my protein shake, I gotta wait. Yes, I'm at Life Cafe. I have nothing to say, but you know, it's just that it's like after you're sick, your taste buds are so just out of whack. Yeah, but also I'm gonna say this is I'm really gonna start thinking about. I did 3 sets of snatches, maybe 4, but it was like progressive, and it was 6 reps, so it would be 3 reps of power snatches and 3 reps of full snatches, and I'd progress up. So it was really like 3 reps of maybe like a power snatch pull, then 3 reps of a full power snatch, like kind of just getting my elbows up, and then I would do 3 actual reps, right? So in one set, there's 9 reps, and I did that back to back because I had superset power snatches with full snatches with a little bit of time in between. And man, I got my ass kicked. I was pretty winded, and it was just the bar, and then it was like 25s on it. So 95 pounds. It was fucking brutal. And I kind of remembered like why when you train like that, it really does bring like a level of mental just vigor of like, I'm just gonna go and fucking go after it, you know? So, but anyway, I got a lot to do to prep and plan for Houston. I'm only going for like 2 days, but I'm definitely gonna try to catch an Astros game, go to the Galleria, maybe go to a nice restaurant. I want to go to Clay or Clee. I don't know how you say it. It's the club down there. Some barbecue, some ribs, shoot some content, a workout video. I want to do a lot because I don't go to Houston a lot. So if I'm going to go to Houston, I want to take advantage of it. So for those of you who say I'm too locally fixated on where I vlog, I'm actually back in Berkeley Heights for reasons I'm not going to get into. You know, I'm just out here moving, you know, like I gotta be places, gotta go do things. No, it's a literally innocuous reason as to why I'm in Berkeley Heights. And thank God that Lifetime has a gazillion locations. So I'm actually gonna eat some food first, and then I'm gonna go work out. So yeah, at Berkeley Heights, Lifetime, haven't even worked out yet, but kind of laid out what the initial ad framework, bundle, package, service, product is going to look like. Need to talk to both Nates, Steve and Marvin, and then really kind of figure out, it's like, hey, I kind of have an offer, price point. Now let's just, the first step is going to be talking to the people who are going to provide the USB and the book, making sure those economics are still the same, and then obviously talking to Will, the developer, and then realizing, do I go with like a SAM cart? Do I put my course on like Thinkable or Kajabi? You know, what can I use? Gumroad? Like, what's like the most cost effective? You know, what makes the most sense? But it's like formulating and it's shaping up. But at the same time, I don't want to kind of forget, like, hey, I still have to produce content and you know, keep providing value. So that'll be something to figure out. But I have to be at the hospital at 11:20, so I'm going to get in like a 20-minute arm workout, which will be dope. So a little bit of a clusterfuck is, I came up on the floor and I'm like, oh, things look a little different. I'm like, why is that? So it turns out, I didn't come to Berkeley Heights in February. I came to Bergen County, which is weird because Bergen County is like another 40 minutes away from me. So I'm so confused as to like why I thought this was it. But then that means that, oh damn. No, I said oh damn because my Waze is on and it said police reported ahead. So damn, they after the vans. But yeah, so I don't know the last time I came to Berkeley Heights. Maybe 2019. I know Florin Park was Sohail's wedding. But maybe I've never been to Berkeley Heights then. No, that can't be possible. There was that one time because I met that Indian dude who had that auto repair shop in Scotch Plains. So I'm so confused, but I think all these original Lifetimes, they all had the same layout. That's why the Bergen County one and Berkeley Heights I had confused. But yeah, this is the one I came, I think, when we had to settle the lawsuit with our contractor because I remember the rock climbing wall. Maybe Bergen County also has one. Wait, do they have an outdoor hoop here? I really gotta go. Oh, but it's not in-ground. But anyway, I got 5 minutes to get to the hospital, so let me hustle up. All right, so long Berkeley Heights. almost dropped my camera there because I was like, maybe I should stop doing that. But anyway, Berkeley Heights. Yeah, I knew things were different because I walked in. I mean, I walked in, but I drove up and I was like, this doesn't look the same at all. But alas, I made it. And yeah, so peace out, Berkeley Heights. I gotta go pick up the mother. Gonna be late, but better late than sorry or some shit like that, right? Yeah, so that's Berkeley Heights for you guys. All right, it's Thursday, so you guys know what day it is. It's supposed to be the, what am I saying? It's supposed to be the how to get into banking pod, but instead it's SD & Co. And then how to get into banking tomorrow. I think the mailman just walked by. He's like, what's this guy doing? I wanted to give a little bit of a tangent on CVS and Target, but I have to go to Target tomorrow to pick up my prescription. So I'll give a little speech then. But for now, I'd like to stay focused. But anyway, about the pod, so see you guys later. Peace. I just want to take a moment to show what has happened to the gym at night. Like, it is, that was terrible because I'm looking at the camera and you can't see. There's way too many people here. The gym is a mess. Yeah, fucking plates and racks everywhere. It's disgusting. Good God, RIP Lifetime 2018, 2019, but anyway. I haven't been here in a while. I see someone I haven't seen in a while, Barman. How's it feel seeing me again?
Great.
He doesn't give a shit. He's just ready to go to college and start working out at Drexel. He's gonna be thinking like the worst thoughts about me as I walk away. But just look at this. Look at this. Guys, like, Steve, you need to come get your house in order. I don't know what happens to the gym at night. Like, it is a mess. It's disgusting. People are nasty. These high schoolers. Good God, you know. Just get it together, guys. But it's a little emotional for me because, like, 11 p.m. This was my time, you know. I'd be here. I'd be in these streets. I'd be in the gym. This is actually right about the time that I'd be going down. 11:30. Some drama's happening down there. But yeah, so it's weird coming back at night. Like, I don't usually come here at this time. So, but yeah, I'm gonna shower. Hopefully be in bed by 11:30. Because I love waking up early. But anyway, I gotta go. Peace. So people who say my vlog doesn't have diversification, I'm at the wine gallery right now. Yo, I haven't been to this part of South Brunswick in such a long time. And hey Jason, what's up, dude?
How was the call with Steven?
Bro, actually this is on the vlog, so I can't record too much. But I'm going to, I know I am, but I'm just going to the liquor store. I just wanted to tell you that. That's why I didn't pick up. What are you talking about? Jason said I don't drink. Get out of here. Yo, what are the odds? So Varman didn't notice me. I pull up to the gym and there he is. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to get distracted by him. I think he saw me. He didn't say anything. But what are the odds that we both pull at the same time? He better not bother me at the gym. I gotta go. I'm on a tight ass schedule. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So I know I'll get to the fucking workout. No one cares about that. But last night, as I'm going to that Thai place, and I'm getting closer and closer, and at first I'm like, yo, dog, I know where we're going. I feel like, because I saw it was in Monroe, so I'm getting closer and closer. I'm like, yo, did the guys, like, am I getting, like, did they prank me or something? Because I pull in the development, like the shopping mall. I'm like, yo, this is like next to Charles's house. So I'm not gonna say where it is, obviously, but, and I'm like, yo, this is Charles's house. And like, I drive around, I'm like, holy shit, this is his fucking street. And I'm like, so what are the odds that the restaurant that we're going to with my family is right by Chuck's house? But I was gonna say, yeah, not working out for 2 weeks even, because obviously 2 weeks ago, sick, gone that entire 7 to 10 days, came back this week. It fucking takes a lot out of you. I feel tiny, you know. I'm like, I can't even hold this tripod up. I mean, the switch pod is unnecessarily heavy, but also lighting is always key. Lighting is amazing here. I'll take some photos, but yeah, that Thai spot, that shit was hilarious. Isaiah's at a gun range, I think that's noteworthy. I wonder who he's with. He's not going to tell us. He never. It was just so fucking annoying. Like, I feel like Isaiah is one of the worst friends I've ever had in my life, and I hope he watches this. So, the one thing I wanted to add was that it's crazy how like a one good pump will make you like feel so much better and look so much better. Just had a crazy arm workout. Nothing too insane, but like I looked in the mirror and I'm like, man, my arms look lit. I mean, obviously part of it is lighting in the pump, but you know, it goes to show that all it takes is just like even one, like it's so misleading, you know, like you could have one good day and it's like, damn. So a nice little ego boost, you know, arms looking nice. But I'm only gonna be wearing full length, so I'm just redoing whatever I shot from earlier. Is when I was coming down the stairs, it wasn't that good of a little recap, but of course I have to fucking cough. But what I was saying is that it's crazy how like one good pump can be so misleading. Like I just said that, oh, I haven't worked out in a while, so I feel like kind of out of it, feel kind of weak. And then I was just saying how like, you know, got a really good arm pump in and felt fucking great. My arms look nice, and like, so it's just crazy how like lighting and like a good pump, like one good session can make you just look totally different. So that was really, and it's nothing groundbreaking. It's just like, it never fails to amaze me. I was like, damn, I was like, your man's got in one pump and I'm looking, my arms are looking lit, you know? Downside is I'm not wearing a tank and wearing long sleeves, so not gonna be able to see the pump. But anyway, I gotta go. Peace.